So you get the long body car rocks? Yeah. No, I get it now, man. I just like, I watched a video today about cars and I learned a lot, you know? Never hurts to learn. Hang on, I'm grabbing a drink.
This long body frame over here. Don't drink all our water now.
No, I'm drinking water in real life, sorry.
Oh.
Oh, you got just the thing. I saw one today where they had like a medium body and then they put the long truck box on there. So it was just a truck box and nothing else. You couldn't drive it. So it's like,
push it around.
It's like, why? And then, okay, he did kind of the same thing here. Oh man, look at those wires, chat. Okay, so
like,
that's where the door lock goes. Okay.
Saying something last night about like his garage doors didn't work the way he wanted or something.
Well, as long as they're locked out and I can't open them, right?
I think if you push the button,
oh yeah, it does. And that's no good. I don't want that.
Yeah, I think we just need to have the buttons inside, not outside. But
huh? Yeah, I don't know how you do that. How do you go about that? Maybe you put. What is the flatbed for? I think it's just for looks. Somebody just went down my street at like 95 miles an hour. I swear.
Went back in here.
No. And I'll come back in, but no. I was just being obnoxious. More than anything, just being weird. Actually, can I build those switches while I'm here?
Be able to.
See, I put 3 up. That does. Okay. No. I need 3 more. Okay. All right. Didn't know I could build in other people's houses. No, we're talking trucks in the game here. Sorry. But it was weird, man. It was just like all truck body. Truck body.
Yeah, I really don't see the point of that.
No, it was very strange. Oh, now the attack chopper's up, Leonard. Dude, now that's the rig right there with triple cargo boxes. Hey, that is the rig. That is the scrap king right there. You just need a trailer? Alright, so I guess I can get myself out of here too, huh? Yeah. Well, that's kind of whack, though. You can't, like, lock that button, can you?
I don't know.
That'd be kind of cool. I'm going to the train yard or whatever. Or not train yard, I'm getting away from your house in case the heli, okay?
Okay.
I don't really want to go to my house yet either. To be honest. Did I actually make it in yet? Wow. Stop, horse. Nothing to respawn here yet? Darn. Just don't really want to go to the house with that heli up. Alright. We'll run down the road. Not get too close. Meanwhile, I'm still making switches as we ride down the road. Until I can't no more. Well, actually, that helicopter doesn't get super close to our house. So we should be okay. He's at 20 out of 18,000. Wow. Good luck, Rocks. Godspeed. There's a long chassis right there. Not ready for a car yet. Come on, hussy. Let's go. bet that's what it is. I bet if I go back and watch the video, we used a different switch in the last map. 'Cause that makes life a lot easier. I have to run power to each button too.
Yeah.
Life a whole lot easier. I really need a sleeping bag. That's what I need to go make real fast. Haven't done that yet. Oh, is that what it does, Rocks? Wow. Sleeping bag, beach towel, whatever. You guys know me. I gotta get my tie-dye beach towel. Okay. I don't have the stuff to make it. Why would I? Hoping Sarge has some laying around in here. I got you, Rocks. That's kind of weird, man. Is it bad? Okay, so like when you're in your menu here, like, and you select like one of the, like the alt things, I never realized there was a craft button down there in the bottom right until I watched a YouTube video.
What do you mean?
Like when you're in your menu and you're gonna craft something, right?
Yeah.
And say it's like the beach towel where there's multiple options, right? And
Yeah.
you click on, you know, whatever option you want. How would you make that then?
Click the craft button at the bottom.
I never knew that craft button was there till yesterday. I would just go back. I would click on what I want and then go back over to like the left and like the menu of all the stuff and then just double click on it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I never knew there was a craft button there.
So like, I mean, see this is the bad hell.
Yeah, this is the bad one.
Chopper.
Huh? It looks like, okay, Sarge is setting up over there.
So like, have you never like crafted it like multiple at a time using like the plus and minus arrow and the?
Yeah, but I click back on the left side, like in the thing. Like I go down here and you like click whatever, you know?
Wow.
And then I just like would click. Yeah. This is the bad chopper and he's really close to, oh, I didn't name it. I didn't name it. I didn't name it. I didn't name it. Dang it.
You don't have to name it.
I thought you did.
Uh,
I thought you had to make it your.
no, if you set it down, it's yours already. It's yours no matter what.
Okay.
Give it to somebody.
Okay. Chatty, so I don't like that. I hear him. I'm just gonna hide by my TC. As long as he doesn't see me, we're good. He sees me, we're dead. He sees me, I run outside and run away from the house as fast as possible. I'm serious about shutters. Chat, look up. It's like Farmer Nick. You're the Google guy, right? Do shutters work? We put shutters on the house and close them all. If you shoot at the heli, it gives you presents. It actually does, but you got to shoot at it a lot.
No, that shutter idea would be way cool.
I think I want to make that happen, honestly. It's going to be kind of annoying, but
Cool if like you could have some kind of like put radar on the top of your house and if it detected something flying, just
oh, that would be way cool. That would be way cool. No, it shoots presents at you, Rocks? No. You know I'm not that dumb, right? Right? Right, Rocks? You know I'm not that. You know I'm not that dumb, right? Like, I'm pretty dumb, but like, I'm not Timmy dumb, you know? Oh yeah. Put some more lights under here. That look kind of cool, actually. I didn't realize Sarge just logged in, too. That could be bad if that helicopter had come down here. We could see him. I don't hear it anymore, do you?
yeah.
Okay, so he's up by you again. The other day he flew like down this way and then back up there.
Like if you look at the map, that little like river that Carson and I's house is on the end of, like he's
Yeah.
flying right like down that river.
Oh. I hear him again. What he did the other day, he like came down here kind of twice.
Yeah.
And it's like, bro, buzz off.
The other night after you quit streaming, I stayed in here and like I hooked up the power to that water deal.
Yeah.
And big helicopter came, and it was about like today. Like as soon as it left, the little one came, and I swear the little, I was trying to get done and go to bed, and I swear the little one stayed for like 30 minutes. Like just leave, man.
Actually, you know what? That's a, I really liked having that SAM site in the last map.
Yeah.
I think we'll build like a separate little building right out in front of the house here. Just a little like 2x2 out of stone. And make that like our little protection. The shutter should keep it from shooting us, Farmer Nick says. Hey! Our house is getting shutters! Because if the shutters work, then, Your potato froze rocks? Oh no. Oh no. Oh dude, with this like the button technology, the button and these other switches, all we'd have to do is put say a button above like every door like in our house, and that could just be the shutter button, and that would like just close the shutters. So anywhere in our house you could just have a button on the wall, and that's the shutter button. We could totally do that. As long as it can't see you through it, there's no definite answer. Oh. The shutters, you can kind of see through them is the problem. Just a little bit, so.
And see, I kind of want to like also like go build, just a little shanty like way off somewhere.
Yeah.
And then basically when a helicopter flies over, like do stuff in the house and just try to get it to shoot at you. Just
like a helicopter takedown base.
Like a little bait, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. That's like a thing a lot of people do apparently.
Figure out like what triggers it and what doesn't.
Shooting at it will definitely.
Oh yeah.
Okay, game. Why game? Is that really how they're all gonna lay? Because I really don't like that. Okay. Oh yeah, I don't know. It would be kind of cool, to have a takedown base. Stream schedule for tomorrow, SnowRunner, like from noon to 10, hard-ish. Farmer Nick, I don't really know what they look like either. I don't think that matters, the gun and the hotbar thing. It might, but I don't know.
I mean, like I've stood out in the open with like no clothes on and nothing in the hotbar, and it's flown right over me and hasn't got me.
Yeah. I know on one of our servers, I literally stood there with a wire tool in my hand and just stared at it, and it didn't bother me at all. So. Yeah, I really like the placement of those two. I don't like these other ones.
Okay, are you working on your...
I'm trying to get these switches set, and it's taking me a minute. But yes is the answer. But I've not done any like wiring yet, so. Chat, can we all just agree to tell Sarge when he gets back? Like, I tried to make these look good, okay? I tried. We just agree to tell him that? Because I did. All right, Farmer Nick, we'll catch you later, bro. Have a good one. I mean, that could be, but I just rather not even have it see me, That's my thing. I'd just rather not have the helicopter see me at all. So, yeah. Okay. Call me silly, but rather not have him see me. The real John Cena? No. Okay, so we need one here. Garage doors do we need? I want to get that done too. Gotta get that done. We need 3 here, right? Yeah. So, yep, 1 there. Okay. Garage doors take gears, I know for sure. Oh, you know, I was talking about saving metal pipes earlier. Sarge has 41 sitting over here. Leave it to Sarge. All right. I thought I heard a car coming down the road here. Not really a road here, though.
I was in a car, but I'm not really close to you. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Gosh, you're just never gonna get in here, are you, bro? Garage, they're not under what I thought they were under. Craft. Look, I'm using the craft button, guys. Man. Do I have sheet metal? My sheet metal. Put it in there too. Gosh, you actually get 60 FPS in this game, but you can't. It takes you like an hour to load. Kind of weird, man. Oh, first time the map too, yeah. True. True that. Hours to load. That's kind of like low-key crazy, you know? Alright, I hear Leonard. I'd let you put your car in the lift, but we don't have one.
No,
You want to deteriorate that fast? That is a scrap it rig though. I love it.
Isn't it?
I love it. That is great. You got your scrapping rigs, and well, we have ours. Their names are Horse and Horse. Just going. Sweet. Welcome to the jungle. All right, so the way I'm doing it, see, there's 3 buttons on the wall there on the door frame.
Yep.
It'll just be, you know, pretty self-explanatory. I feel like, right?
Yeah.
Oops, I thought you were on. My bad. Right, Rocks? It does, yeah. I'm gonna hide our wiring up here because the way our second floor is kind of weird anyway. We're gonna have like, you know, my side, Sarge's side type deal.
Yeah.
But then you're ended up with like a weird space back here. So I kind of figured this might be a good place to put everything. So since we have 3 floors, we need 3 inputs and like 1 output per floor, right?
Okay.
So basically these switches will take an input A and input B.
Right.
So then you daisy chain one of like the output of the first switch to the input of the second one. Oh, do you need you want to give yourself TC access so you can actually like see wires? I don't care if you have it. You're not gonna log us or anything.
Maybe.
I would hope not.
Where is it?
It's right next to the elevator shaft.
Oh, I see it.
It's away from the wall on purpose. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So does that make sense?
Yeah.
So on the first one we'll say is floor 1. So that just needs to get wired to the one button on each one. I don't know if we have to go. I think we have to go from the button, right? You just have to go. Oh, that might not work though, because those buttons are really close together. I can't actually select what I want.
Oh.
It's overriding to the center
That's
button.
an issue.
But wooden hammers are for, right?
Yep.
Might just have to gap these out a little bit more than I want to. I can't go down anymore for some reason.
Really?
Yeah. There. That works. So if we take from the output... Oh, I said I was going to do level 1, didn't I? We go from the output of number 1. Let's see, how are we going to hide this wire? Probably just go straight up with it. Around this way. And now you don't have to do this, but I'm going to. So this will be the number 2 input. This is we're on the second floor, right?
Right.
So second floor for, yeah. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to bring it and put it into the second input.
Okay.
So then if there's ever a problem, it's like, oh yeah, duh. Output 3 is the third floor. Output 1 is the first floor. Make sense? And then we take this output from the second switch. Output from the second switch is going to go to the call on the elevator on the first floor. So take that down. It's kind of ugly, but it'll work. I didn't go all the way down with it. Each elevator floor has like 2 calls on it, right?
Yeah.
There. Now that would technically call that elevator down to floor 1. If we hit the button on the second floor. But while we're here...
Okay, so like this call elevator deal, there's one on each floor?
There's one on each floor. There's actually 2. So if you had just like a 2-story, you could just set up a button. Up, down. But because we have 3, it kind of complicates things like a lot.
Okay. So like whenever you hook power to the one on the second floor, that's what calls it to the second.
Yeah. Okay, but while we're here, we might as well take from the output of switch 1. If I can get it. We might as well take that upstairs with us, you know, and so save a trip, basically. Does that make sense? So we could set it up to call to the half floors too, but that would just be kind of dumb.
Right.
Let's be
okay.
real.
So that's what I've always wondered. Like, you know, press the switch, it just goes quote unquote half floor.
Yeah, because most people wouldn't set up a
right. Well,
the double
I didn't
floor.
know, like, I didn't know how you got it to, you know, kind of override that, but it's because there's
I gotcha.
different call button. All right. That makes sense.
Cron Brady 1 donated $10. Thank
Ready?
you. What is up, Buttercup?
Yo, Brady, what's up, man? Thanks for the $10, bro. How you doing, man? Okay, so that's floor 1 and 2. So then floor 3. But I think we have to wire it from the button, if I'm not mistaken. Plus those buttons need to get moved anyway. So it's really not as complicated as it could be, you know?
Yeah.
That makes sense. It's just a lot of up and down, back and forth to get it all to work. And once you get it to work, it's really not bad. And especially if we don't have to introduce power. But see, before we were having to introduce power to each button. So that was just adding basically 3 splitters.
Right.
And then running and running and running and running power. That was kind of annoying. Brady, how's it going, bro?
On this second AND switch down here, it only has 1 input going into it.
Yeah, I'm bringing the 3rd one in now. Yeah. Brady, I'm doing great, man. Just love and rest, man. It's a fun game. Fun game, except for when the server resets like every other day for no reason.
So where's that power coming from?
This is from the button from the 3rd floor. So this whole like first thing with the 2 switches, this is all just for the 1st floor, for it to call down.
Right.
Okay, and then we'll do the middle one. Obviously, it'll be for this floor, and then the 3rd one will be for the 3rd floor.
Right.
So does that make sense? So now...
So for floor 1, we're going to have a total of 4 inputs to these boxes, right?
For a 3 floor. Because you're daisy chaining these together. Does that make sense?
But...
Or say that again, sorry.
So this box here on the left.
Yeah.
It's going to have 2 inputs.
Yep.
The box on the right is going to have 2 inputs.
Yes.
So and 3 of those come from the buttons on each floor, right?
Yeah.
Where does the 4th one come from?
Comes from the 1st switch there. The 1st box here. It's just daisy chains.
Oh, duh.
Yeah, it's daisy chained.
Okay.
Yeah.
Roger.
So if you had, say you had, because elevators can only stack 5 high or 6 high or whatever. I think it's 6, right? But say you had like a 1-story like floor, right? What's up, Carson? We're elevator 101ing, okay?
Oh, good.
So instead of having the 2 high, imagine you only had 1 high, right? So each thing on the elevator would be a floor, right? You could basically just keep daisy chaining these switches out to get you as many floors as you needed.
So
I'm gonna change out my baseball stuff. I'll be back.
The inputs from all the buttons end up at these switches.
Yeah. All right, Colin, we'll catch you later, bro.
And then this 1 power out goes down to the call button on the 1st floor.
It goes to the call, of the elevator, yeah.
Okay.
So in theory, this should all be working that should be working. So we should be able to. Why didn't that work? Hang on, push that button.
You have to get power from somewhere, don't you?
Push that button. See, Arson got this to work, and it doesn't work. Arson's a hacker. Push that button again, would you? I'm getting 2 there, but not anything else. It's not passing through for some reason. Maybe the switch isn't the right one. I swore this was the same one that was on the wall in your place, right?
I think so, because like theoretically right now, I mean, we've got wires from buttons to here, but there's no power.
Yeah.
Unless both of the other motor need power?
No, it's got power. Because technically, that's the same way he wired it, and it should work. I'm getting power here. Like, stand there and watch it. I'll push this button. You'll see it change. But it's not passing through that second one.
Push it again.
That box on the left, the 1 light will turn green.
Oh. But there's no power out.
I know.
It's an AND switch. You have to have both inputs.
I know. That's why I'm thinking it's the wrong switch.
Gotta be the wrong switch.
It sure looked like the right switch. Hey, Chad, I'm a noob, okay? What's up? Electrical. I think it needs to be... See, looking at the lights, I swore it had the 3 across the top, which is what that one has. The other ones have like kind of 2 at the top, 1 at the bottom, or like 1 at the top, 1 at the bottom. So like, which switch is it?
Or maybe it's the XR switch. XOR.
The OR? That's-
XOR. Yeah.
No, well, see, hang on.
Well, I mean, I
We're gonna-
guess they
we're
should,
gonna-
they
we're
should
gonna-
both work.
Let me get to the bottom of this. I'm building both of them. I think they both work. But one of these, somehow Karsa got it to work without needing extra power.
Because the OR switch works if one or both inputs have power.
Yeah.
The XOR only works if one has power. If
That's-
both has power, it doesn't work.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
they should both theoretically work.
I'm building, so just hang tight for 13 seconds, okay? But I swore when I looked back at your place, you had 3 red lights just like this.
I've got an OR switch.
Do you? Oh, I already had one built. I just didn't pay attention. Because an or, this or that kind of thing, right? That would make more sense, right? The same
That's
thing
the
here.
OR one. Yeah.
This gets daisy chained over. Actually, I'm going to put it to the 4th one. There, we can just break this up real fast to make sure or see if it's going to work. That turned the second one green.
I wasn't paying attention, but I think so. Try
Okay,
again.
watch it real fast. Okay.
They both turn green.
That's fine. Yeah,
So that means, yeah,
that's actually what we want.
it was left input, or it was getting input, and it was giving output. Yeah.
Yeah. We figured it out. Chat, look at us. Hey, chat, you were here.
We're
We're
here.
here. All right. So we're on floor 2, and I hooked that up. Okay, so actually my wire's null and void that I have in my hand. Never mind. Let's start over. I really, really don't like the placement of these. Now, I think these other ones would work too, though. We put these up?
Those the XOR.
Yeah.
I think they would work.
Here, let me just see. Same thing. Are you over there?
Yep. Yeah.
They both turn green?
Yep.
So that would work either. So either switch will work here. Okay. Makes sense. Either switch will work, but the third one won't. Which switch did we decide this is then? The first one there?
That's the OR.
Okay, so I need to go make a couple more OR switches, huh? Gotta be by that stupid thing, you know? What do I need? 3 more? There's 3 up there, right? Yeah. 3 more. I have a lot of switches on me now, that's all I know. Hard to keep track. I just really love the placement in this game. There's something about it, man. It's so good. Oh, man.
You know what I think you need?
What's that?
You need this floor piece that I'm standing on. I think it needs to be
Needs to be what?
sheet metal.
Oh, so you can like see through?
Or no, I'm gonna upgrade it for you.
Oh, no, let's not, okay? Let's not.
Fun.
I actually kind of had that happen outside last night, and it fell down.
Oh, it did finally fall down?
Yeah, I think I'm going to go up there and actually upgrade a couple more so it falls too, because... Yeah.
Or do you want them all to fall?
Well, because, so, like, I put that spotlight, like, way up in no man's land, you know?
Oh, yeah, it's too high.
And it's too high, and it doesn't actually shine on the thing. And so, if I bring it down, like, a lot... But the problem is that's all upgraded wood. So it, like, really takes a long time to...
Oh,
Yeah,
I see what you're...
that's
So
the
it's
dilemma.
already wood, so you're wanting...
So if I go upgrade it to metal real fast and just let it fall and come back tomorrow or whenever, and Yeah. It'll fall to a certain point and we'll be good to go. Yeah, that should take it down. And actually, well, we take the output to the first floor as well. That's gonna work. So I should take that the other way because that would make more sense. It's on that corner anyway. That is not at all what I wanted to do. Trying to make pretty wires here, not ugly ones. Alright. Sucks your game crashed, Rocks, after sitting there forever waiting for it. Sucks, bro. Alright, now we bring this one up. Get another new computer, Rocks. Your hard drive filled up? That's a problem. Had that happen the other day when I was rendering. I was at the farm. Come home and I was like, yeah, everything's rendered. Little did I know. Little did I know. Hard drive was full. Yeah. Have fun. Have a good night. Sleep well. Bedtime already? Wow. Damn. Okay, so now I just need to go to the 3rd floor, but we might as well take the call to the 3rd floor while I'm going. Kind of makes sense to take it with me, right?
Yeah.
You want to do any of the wiring, feel free. Sure. You're just running around with that wire tool in your hand.
I just brought it just so I can
You
see
could
the
see,
wire.
yeah, it's so much better being able to see it. Especially if they're like trying to figure out how stuff works. Go back down. So it's just a whole lot of up and down on the elevator. Just glad these doors aren't here yet or anything. This is floor 1. Yeah, call floor 1, level 3. I guess is what you call that there. The first floor should all be done. That should be functional. Let's make sure it works, huh?
Alright, what's up?
It still doesn't work.
What'd you
Hold on.
break?
Doesn't this need to be on the output, not the input?
It is on the output. It just runs straight behind it. Here, hang on.
What'd you break?
I'm trying to get this stupid elevator, but it's not working. Hit that button, Leonard. Okay, they're both turning, but we're not. Hit that one more time. Carson, how did you get this to work without adding more power?
Dude, I literally put up 2 switches.
Which switch did you use?
The wait a second. I think it's the XOR. With the 4, not the 2.
The 4. What do you mean the 4? Like the 4 letters in the center?
Yeah.
Because
I'm
all
on
these
I'm
all these
starting
switches use power, right? Because we're only getting a power of 2, which it's flipping the switch, but there's not enough power to go out still.
Okay, is it
Hang on,
does
Leonard.
your elevator have power? Like
Yes.
is the light
Yes.
is it
Yes.
it's
Yes.
got 10. Okay.
Yes. Elevator's functional. It's been functional.
I'm joining in just a sec.
Well, I just put these other switches up. We're gonna try this because
Bro, I
I've been
feel
saying,
accomplished
like-
with my life today.
here, Leonard, hit the middle button there, would you? In just a second. Let me get my wire tool on the right spot. Okay. See, I don't get a power output. I don't know. Carson's a hacker. I just ran. That's
Dude.
the same switch up there, the other switch, right? Put your
Push it again.
wire tool, Leonard, right up on the top of that one. And
Yeah, this is-
it doesn't do anything. It stays 0.
The our field house, our like brand new $1 million field house.
Okay.
Our coach was like, "Guess what?" I was like, "What?" I was like, "You put I hit a foul ball right at it.
Oh.
I put the first dent in it.
I
I was like, let's go.
I can't get this to work. I've tried all 3 different switches now, Carson. It doesn't work.
All right, just a sec.
I don't know
I'm
how you
trying.
did yours. You're Matt. You're a wizard, Harry. He's a wizard.
Sit back and watch.
I'd still say you got to introduce more power to the buttons. Because the buttons
No,
only
alright.
output 2. Each switch takes 1. Boom. That's
All right.
Well,
Yeah.
because like our whole system right here is like isolated from power. Like there's no way to get power.
yeah.
All
Oh.
right, just a sec. Let me go poke and prod around with this thing. Like, go make sure I'm looking at this right.
We can run back to your. We were already at your house and looked at it, and then I came back over here.
Right.
Like Leonard and I were
So,
in. Yeah. It just doesn't make any sense to me at all. Because
Door.
to me, you need power, which
I'm
is not a
coming
big
over.
deal. Not a big deal to
which
slap
button
3
do we
splitters up
go?
there and get her done. You know.
I'm coming. I'm coming.
Oh.
You at your house?
Yeah. Hey, Leonard, come here. Back door. Middle floor. The beautiful LZ, right?
LZ1.
No, it is. I was just looking. Like I like how that. I like your little boat helicopter shack.
Yeah. Yeah, cool. That tower's just got to come down a lot up there. That's all. About half as tall, maybe. And then the light will shine down here real good.
Oh, was the light not?
Light was so high up it wouldn't even hit.
Oh, it's upgraded too.
But yeah, that's why it's still standing there.
Just I can check that out while I'm here.
I can take it out the slow way
Where are you?
on the LZ.
Which-
You don't need to be let in, do you? He's in hacker mode. Hacker mode.
I wonder if you can dodge bullets.
Can you shoot through windows in here? I guess there's no glass, right?
Whoa. All right.
The first one's hooked up right now, and you put your wire tool on that output and tell me it's gonna work.
Oh.
Okay.
TC.
Man, everybody's gonna have access to the TC, huh? So much for that lock on that door, huh?
You can clear it, John.
I know,
Clear it.
and you can get
Do
in
you
our
know?
house anyway.
I don't need to, but yeah.
What's up?
Okay. Which one? So
Floor,
this output right here, where's it going?
floor 1. All floor 1.
Okay, then go push the floor 1 call.
Yeah, it doesn't
Button.
work. You know which one will work though. Hang on. If I push it up here, it'll work. Watch. This one works
See, because it's a direct into.
because it's going
that
to the
first
second switch. We're gonna need more power. I'm telling you.
one. I'm gonna.
Power injection, we'll call it. Okay. Been watching a lot of videos about pixel lights. They call it power injection. Okay.
This dude and his pick sites.
On a controller today, I want to buy.
Ah. Okay. Which one's this I'm working on?
That's level 1 call. You know,
Okay, so which button is it?
the bottom button. Pretty simple, right?
Sure.
I
I'm gonna
just-
take a line out of that top right one.
What?
to the
Downstairs?
call.
Well,
Yeah.
we can just put it here. It doesn't matter where it's at.
Well,
There, it's hooked up to
But-
this floor. Push the button down there. Tell me it's gonna work.
which one?
I don't know. Whatever button you hooked up.
Oh, hi.
Where'd you hook that up to?
The first switch on the left here. And it
How did
goes-
it work for you? Hey, you hacker.
put up 2 XOR switches and try it?
Carson, that's what this is.
Those aren't
No.
XOR switches.
But I've
Those
done
are-
it. I've done it. My inventory's full of the stupid things. Or wait, is it? Wait, hang on. No, that's these. We've done it. We've done it. That switch right there, right?
Yes. Need 2 of those.
There you go.
I need to. Can you take these ones off the walls? These other ones. They're in my way.
Hold up. Stop. Somebody go push the top button this floor. Top button this floor. I don't get a power output. How does it work?
I don't know, John.
Why
Literally.
are you in cheater mode right now?
No, there's how would that do anything?
I don't know. It doesn't
Literally.
work. It doesn't work.
This is how our house is wired.
It doesn't work. It
Why?
doesn't work. There's no power output.
How upgraded are these?
Oh, they're probably broken. Yeah, they were fixed earlier though. Everything was brand new when I was trying this earlier.
Well, I don't want them to break when I'm.
I don't care. I've got plenty.
I don't care. John.
Metal frags is not a problem for me. Okay. Or Sarge. Either one of them. I guess Sarge is back, huh?
Okay, so where'd you put this call button at?
For what?
Yeah, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Just quick run this one.
Thank you.
Carson's a hacker. I've decided.
Okay, this. Okay.
But you gotta
Which
send.
one would this go to? The 3rd button?
It doesn't matter right now. Just somewhere, but you gotta ride the elevator. It doesn't work. Or wait, it might actually work. Go get on
Oh.
the elevator. Go to a different floor.
Just a sec. Going all the way down. Okay.
Why does that work for you? But when I set it up, it doesn't work.
What? What?
I'm about to ban them. Burn him. Can we burn the witch?
So is it his admin mode?
That's what I'm wondering. It works for him. It shouldn't work. It doesn't
How?
work for anybody
Okay.
else but you.
Do you have one of those switches?
Which one?
Like the XOR switches. Drop one. I need one.
Is that like the 3? I'm out of those.
Yeah. Okay.
Out of those.
I
I'm gonna
want to
make
pick
one.
one off the wall.
Fine, take it.
Okay.
Which
I'll
one?
just take-
Take it. I don't care which one.
I just
Okay, their power usage. That's weird.
They have a power usage of 1, right?
Yeah.
Why does it work? Why does it work if you set it up but not me?
Leonard,
He's a
What?
hacker.
we need you to do something.
I need Leonard
What
to
do you
set it
need
all
me
up. Give him
Oh,
the 2 switches.
goodness.
You need these. Put them up.
Wire them together.
Oh, hello, game. Game, wake up. There you go. Put them
I
by
c-
each other
I
and then
call
wire
hacks.
it, please.
I bet you like bank account it doesn't work for Leonard. Wait, okay.
Bank
I
account.
don't actually mean that. I have a bank account. Doesn't everybody?
Leonard, I need to. Gives Leonard admin powers.
Hey,
real
so
quick.
merch. Welcome to the flock. How's it going?
So your bank account, Johnny.
Any of the buttons, by the way, Leonard, doesn't matter. Just the top of any of them.
Run it into the left one, like the left bottom switch down here. Like the far left one into the bottom of it.
Oh, brother.
Where are you going with the wire? Just bring it over here.
Just do it dirty. It doesn't matter right now.
No,
Bring
no
it into the
dirty.
left one. Okay, now take the output of that one into the bottom of the other one.
I call hacks. I really do.
Then the output of that one, the call button on this floor.
Oh
Or,
no.
or down there. That's fine too. Doesn't matter.
Yes, it does. I need back up.
Well, maybe that's the thing. Maybe are the wires short enough that it works? But we're not getting no output, so
Oh,
I don't know how that
oh,
works.
Whoops.
Rox, that's PayPal, not my bank account, bro. Different.
You got a call button set up? Leonard,
Which button did you put that to?
The second one.
push it.
You guys are hackers. You guys are Dollar Tree.
Hold on. Which button did you?
The middle one. The middle one. Is that what you said to
push?
push?
Did you push it up there?
Yeah.
Oh,
It won't work because it's calling to this level.
Wait, did you hook it up downstairs?
no.
I don't. Carson, hit that button again real fast. Hit the middle button.
Oh, middle button?
Yeah, I just want. I want to watch it like back here. Okay, for a brief second, you get a power output of 2. How is that possible? Hit it again. Hit it again. You don't even get a power input. I don't even see a power input at all. I don't know how this works. That should not work.
Dude, remember?
You guys are just hackers. I'm gonna set it up the
Leonard,
other way because
We're
yeah,
just cracked.
whatever,
I guess so.
whatever. Can't even pick all this stuff up. That's how many switches I have on me right now.
Hey, can you come get me?
Who are you talking to?
Somebody that can control the elevator
Where you at?
on the first floor.
Hi.
What's up, hacker?
Hello?
I don't understand why it works for you guys. And it shouldn't work. They require a power of 2. A button push gives you power of 2, or each one requires power of 1.
Oh,
But-
where'd our stuff go?
I took everything down. I'm starting over.
Oh, okay.
Everything down. Just junk.
John,
So-
you try it.
So which switch do I want to use then?
I mean, it doesn't matter.
I can really use any switch I want, right?
I mean,
Hang on.
yeah.
Which switch do I have the most of? Because I have like 800 switches on me right now. Okay. We're gonna try with this one right here. Okay. Which switch is that even? This is the and. That shouldn't work either then, should it?
oh no.
That placement was on fleek though. Did you see that? Is there an output there?
Hit it again. No.
Okay, so that switch is not gonna work at all.
Here, let me wire it and I bet it'll
Nope.
work.
Nope. Dollar Tree hacker. Hang on, let me go get rid of all these. He's a Dollar Tree hacker, chat. Okay. I heard it here first.
Someone salty.
Not salty. Don't talk to me in game. Which one was that? Which switch did I just try there? The and, right?
And
Why can't we talk to you?
Stop it.
dude, it's like so quiet. It's kind of weird.
It is. It's like it's kind of creepy.
It's kind of, dude. Stand in the corner and do that.
La
buddy.
la 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 la.
Here, let me just push. Oh
Uh,
wait, these buttons don't work. Never mind. How long have you been
Shut up.
working on this?
Don't worry
Last
about it.
2.5 hours.
No, not that long.
No,
What have you done on stream?
no, nothing.
Trapped. He gave me a ride in the helicopter down to power plant.
I did do that. Yeah, I did. I was a professional chauffeur.
Up there. Hey, you need a switch like a normal. Oh,
No, why?
ruin on the ground for some reason.
I have a lot of scrap switches over here on me.
Fractal.
So I'm going to use the R switch or the XR switch. I don't think either one of those, it doesn't matter which one. How do I fix a switch that's like broken?
I told you the story about. Oh, you can't. I think like scrap it.
No, you can fix it at the repair table.
Oh yeah, you'd have to repair it, or you can go scrap it.
20 metal frags worth it. Let's go.
Have I told you a story about the Ford Ranger around here?
It's a Ford freaking Ranger now.
Okay, square body Ford Ranger.
There, all square, buddy.
Lime green
Okay.
with the Ford Edition tow mirrors.
Nice.
Like a 2%, not 2%, 2-inch lift on it. The thing is amazing. It drives around the school. I think it's someone's parents.
Hey, drives around the school. That's not creepy, bro.
Only time I see it's around the school.
It's kind of creepy, Carson.
Oh, there was a police chase during the game tonight.
All right.
You can see like the main road through town from the field. It was like yeet.
Yeah, yeet.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna get this elevator working in like 10 minutes. Okay.
Oh, look at this. Push a button and it works.
So Leonard, do you understand the principle of this? Like, man, I hope I really helped you understand this.
No, I do, but
Because we've been working on it for like an hour.
So it looks like the strat would have been if Leonard was to just do this.
It would have just worked.
hey, can you come get me? I'm on the first floor.
1 second. Metal
Crap.
iron.
Did I wire upstairs yet?
Oh, brother. So Sarge, how was dinner?
It was good.
That's good.
I've got a wire on the call button.
For which floor?
Well, like the actual call in the elevator.
Oh,
not the
okay.
Button.
Okay, well, I'll grab the first floor call. That's good, Sarge. I'm glad you had a good dinner.
Oh yeah, yeah, it was good.
We've had nothing but good times since you left.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Oh,
We've proven that John doesn't know how to wire.
bro. Dollar Tree headset. What are you on about?
This is not a Dollar Tree headset, Johnny.
Yeah, it is, bro.
Okay.
What's,
All buttons to the first
what's
floor
yours
hooked up.
again?
Same thing as yours. Not
No,
wireless.
it's not.
Yet. Did I say that? I said yeah.
John, what'd you do?
Nothing. Yet.
Bye.
Nothing. I'm really thinking I'm gonna splurge here soon, boys. Big splurge coming up for me.
For a pair of headphones.
I need another pair of dad shoes.
The ones that what's his face put.
Oh wait, I just did that all wrong.
Why?
Wait,
I did the first floor.
the second floor I hooked to the wrong button. I hooked it to the hooked it to the wrong button. Because this needs to go to the first button, not the second button. It might be time for a new pair of shoes. Big purchase here, you know. Okay, now watch. You hooked up the call to the first floor, right?
Right.
To the elevator?
Yep.
It doesn't work. Dollar Tree headset, let's go. Hoggers, dude, I'm gonna go make some splitters, okay? Or find some. What did you just... Carson, I'm not buying headphones. I
I'll be right
want
back.
to. Alright.
You know, John.
I want to, but I'm not doing it. Not yet.
Keyword.
It's a want or a need, you know? I don't need new headphones. I
Well,
want.
if you keep rolling over your wire, you might.
You're not wrong. That's not a good thing to do, and I have done that a lot lately. Okay.
You know what? I think I'm gonna send you something.
You send me headphones? Well,
Def not.
Be
I'll send you
def.
Dollar Tree headphones.
all right, cool. Hey, man, they'll have a new wire, though, that I haven't rolled over yet. How about that? Okay, this is first floor on second floor.
No, it's like the what do they even call it? Smart command strip hooks, but a bigger one that could you could stick to your desk
Okay.
and hang your headphones on it so your wire won't get as far out.
Carson, get stream up. Give stream up. Carson.
Why wouldn't I?
So there's this hook that comes with my desk. I
Yeah.
have two of them. One of them
That you don't use?
No, one of them my headphones hang on, but the wire falls off of it sometimes. The other one my hats are hanging on. Okay, so I have a hook. My wire falls off of it. These wires on these headphones are like 3.5 miles long, so there's that too. Throwing that out there for you. Anyway, I do have a thing. I appreciate the thought.
I think what you should do
What's
is
that?
just get the pros. It'll eliminate the wire problem.
I mean,
I'm not wrong. Not wrong.
He's actually not wrong, chat.
I'm never wrong, Johnny.
Do I really want to
I
buy
do
them?
not.
Yes.
I don't think I do. I don't think I do. Hey, well, I'm
Speaking
here.
of buying things,
You buying?
buy something. Or pay it.
Wow. I mean, Trent, I want them, but like, I just don't want to spend the money. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Right, Fire Shadow? That's what I'll be getting a SteelSeries wireless, but with the Go XLR, it has to be like a certain one, if that makes sense.
Unless it's somebody under Uncle Bobby or Uncle
Wait,
Ambrose.
Sarge,
Great uncles.
Sarge. You got an Uncle Bob too?
Yeah.
The
Uncle Bob. I got an Uncle Bob too. I feel like everybody has an Uncle Bob, right? I feel like a lot of people have an Uncle Bob.
I don't think I have an uncle.
No, that's
Bob
pretty lit.
anymore.
Well, my uncle's Bob, so therefore your great uncle's Bob, okay? Son?
Who are you?
I'm your dad. Boogie woogie woogie.
Who are you?
Who are you? Ooh.
Okay, so like, we've got our modified stacks. So why can't we just craft the entire world in one go? Am I right or am I right? here?
Right?
Are you?
I said, who are you? Ooh. Dude, that was a pretty legit wiring, like right there, man. Look at that. Mm-hmm. That splitter tree on me. But anyway, it's talking about the headphones. To work with the Go XLR, whatever headphones I buy, they have to have a 3.5 mil like input, and
Output?
like the headphones, it would be an input. Yeah, not using the microphone. They have to have a 3.5 mil input.
Oh, you're talking like the head. Okay. I thought you were talking from like going from the Go XLR to it.
Yeah, so Fire Shadow, yeah, I got you on the USB, but I can't.
There's
I
no USB audio plug on the Go
Yeah,
XLR.
I can't use that. And
It's got to be a 3.5 millimeter.
and it
jack.
kind of sucks. So
I
mine.
mean, I bet. Is there adapter that is 3.5 to USB? I
No,
bet there
because
is.
3.5 is analog, and USB would be digital. So it would have to be like a whole converter thing, not just like
3.5 what?
millimeter headphone.
Like audio cable.
the USB.
US. Yeah, there is.
I can.
I mean,
get
there
you
is, but like it would have to be a whole thing, you know.
I can get you a USB to like the not the receiver part of it, like the other way.
What I'm thinking, Leonard, it would have to be like you would have to have a supplemental USB for like power for it, because you're not getting like quote power from a 3.5 mil, you know. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh.
I guess.
He says he guesses chat. Okay.
Hey Leonard, why was
Imagine-
your kid so mad today?
When was he mad today?
One of the times your wife sent me a picture of him, like he was
I don't know.
sleeping and his fist looked like clenched, ready to fight. He was like,
Apparently,
Mean
I
mugging.
ain't
apparently
playing, bro.
my wife just sends you more Snapchats than she sends me because I didn't get any.
Your wife hasn't even added me on Snap, as far as I know. Rude.
Her and Carson are like best
Yeah.
friends on Snap, I guess.
BFFs, huh? Kind of weird. Hey, I'm taking that out.
Ow!
Oh, it didn't hurt. He just rolled an ankle. So as you can tell, I've added splitters up there, right? Okay. So I have 0 power. Wait, no. I should have like 3 power coming out of each when I get it all wired up, which is plenty of power, I think. So looks a little like an old Galaga ship, you know, like in Galaga. Remember that game? That was a good game. Anyway. That'd be kind of weird though that Carson's getting snaps, you know? Saying. Gotta get him from somebody, right, Carson? Sure.
Carson has to get them from somebody, or she has to.
I don't know. I'm gonna retract my statement. And just say, hi, how's it going? I'm just gonna shut up now, okay? Yeah. How's it going?
Oh, did I send you the screenshot of the tweet, or did you see that in Discord from Elon Musk today?
I did. I didn't really pay attention to it, but yeah, I did see it.
It says, Elon Musk, SN10 is in Valhalla now. I was like, yes.
Oh. I'm really trying to do this like somewhat decent, and it's just gonna turn into wire vomit over here. Just don't ever have a wire tool in your hand, okay?
Oh, I saw it. So like, I'm only like really thinking this now because of like the video you sent in Instagram, John. Like the really close up camera of the SN10 landing.
Did I? Oh yeah. You could see the landing legs, couldn't you?
Yeah, they were out.
Oh yeah, they
They
were.
don't look like they'll ever support that. In
There
its
was
life,
there
though.
was one that was out, and then it was just like flopping. It's like,
Yeah,
what
I
are you doing, bro?
That's yeah.
Like what?
Because you can see it's only got one engine firing to actually land.
Yeah.
And people are like, why don't they just use two then?
One's plenty, but
No, when you land on Mars, you don't want.
true.
You really don't want that one engine running though, because it's just gonna kick stuff up into it.
Okay.
That's why they have the jet like crane for like the rovers,
Oh, yeah.
because they don't want to blow dirt and stuff around with a jet propulsion. That's why it lowers itself down from side and up.
But those
So it
landing
doesn't
legs
break
were no good.
They were there just like they worked for like not the full stack
Yeah.
Starship. Like
But-
SN5 and 6.
But
But,
like
like,
they Elon's
yeah.
already said they're working on new ones.
Yeah,
so,
they've been designing new ones for a while.
yeah, not a big deal really.
I think they're gonna look. I saw something like they're gonna look kind of like the
Falcon maybe a little.
Falcon 9s,
I can see that.
but stronger. Not made out of like carbon fiber and aluminum.
Not made out of Dollar Tree parts. Yeah.
I wouldn't say they're Dollar Tree parts.
Not at all. Not at all. It's a joke.
Each one of those legs is like a few, like I think it's like 5 tons.
Wait, Brady, we just made you buy a Dollar Tree. Jesus, we just made you buy wireless. That's that. What? What'd you buy? What'd you get, Brady? Man, it's like a someday purchase, you know. Not a Sunday purchase. Well, maybe, but like someday. Someday. Over the rainbow, right? Something like that. You bought the link? You bought the link, huh? Nice, Brady. They're great headphones. I mean, I guess.
You're welcome.
A lot of people, I've seen a lot of people wearing them. So,
You're welcome. I want 5% for that link.
oh, where's my Steel Series code?
Steel Series, you owe me money.
Right,
I get at least 50% of that.
50% of the affiliate
Sorry.
money, so you get like 4.5 cents. Okay, cool.
Sorry, I'm not that greedy. I want 75%. I mean,
Remember when like the
counteroffer.
marketing check was in here from Steel Series?
Yeah.
That was kind of awkward, not gonna lie, but it was funny at the same time. All right, number 3 button. Sorry, this is level 2. Level 2. Level 2 button coming down. Gotta talk out loud, otherwise I'm gonna mess it up, you know? instead of just thinking. Gotta think out loud. Number 2 button from the 3rd floor. That's what this is.
Number 3 button from the 2nd floor. Is that what you said?
Number 2 button from the 3rd floor. You almost got me. You almost got me, Leonard. That was really close there. Yeah. I need to upgrade my base. Oh, people can just shoot and get into my base? Oh, well, no. Oh. Nice, Brady. Congrats, bro. If people shoot to get in my base, they get banned from my server. So, you know, we're good. Appreciate the tip, though,
Let me
man.
know when you need to get banned.
We're on our own server, so we don't really... We kind of play this like Minecraft. So, yeah.
Whoa.
We're not
That's
worried
new.
about people getting in my base. Well, the other thing is, like, everybody that's on here, I don't really care if they're in my base, honestly. Except for that Rocks guy, you know? Kidding, of course. Maybe. Okay, I need the second. Run that. But yeah, so not worried about people getting in my house. I know I do have locks on our doors, but okay.
Oh, by the way, the Go XLR sold out on them.
Is that a surprise?
$800 if you want to buy.
Oh.
Or you can buy a drone for that.
Right?
Have you seen the new DJI drone that they released?
I'm not, no.
Kind of weird.
Look.
Literally, my
Seems-
subscriptions page is just videos of SN.
Yeah, I thought that one I posted on, or sent you guys on Instagram today was really cool. I actually sent that to you and Zachary so that I would remember, like, I'd be able to find it back to show my dad later.
You know, Zach's gonna be like, "What is that?"
I know.
was it?
It was like a close-up video of
I
SN10
got
coming
you.
down. It was really cool. It was really, really cool because, like, nice and close up. You could really see those landing legs like flopping around, kind of. Well, Brady, congratulations on your new purchase, man. I think you'll be happy with them. I'm not like sponsored or nothing, but I think you'll be happy with them, bro. Two, three, okay. Oh my God, I got a button to work.
So actually, I'm watching this video. The one just dangling there.
Yeah.
That's the side where it blew up from.
Or was on fire first.
Yeah, that's the side where, like, if you watch slow-mo of the explosion, that's where it blew up. It was over on that fin.
Oh.
Or flap, as they call them.
Am I done? No, I'm missing 3rd call from the 3rd floor. Okay. See, look at me, Chad. I can identify what I'm missing. Like, you know, let's go. Let's go. Just don't have a wire tool in your hand up here, okay? It's pretty bad. I think we're fully functional. Maybe. Oh, wow. Yeah, rocks. Moving rest of the SSD. Definitely a good idea.
Good job, Rox. You know how to use your computer.
ATS single
Ish.
player? No, I don't really do that, Brady. Okay, first floor not working. Why? My first floor, first button, call light, no work. Why is that not working? Everything's hooked up. This is concerning.
John, do you... I think your wire tool's broken. It probably needs more power going out. need.
None of these buttons on this floor are working. What?
You have a call? You don't even have a call going to it.
What do you mean? Oh, is that my problem down here?
I don't see a call like to a corner.
Oh, it's hooked up to right there. We're gonna take that. We're gonna move it to this corner.
Wait there in a sec.
I don't need your help. Yet.
Fine.
Yet. Trying to, Brady. Yeah, Rox, you should try to put games on your SSD if possible, though. And that's not always possible because I know you don't always have room in an SSD setting, but
Except for when your whole computer is an SSD driven. But
why? Hello?
Hello?
Why did this work a minute ago, but now it doesn't work? Do I need more power? I bet that's what it is, right? Turn
Turn it
this up
up.
another few. Wait, what'd you push to get that to work?
I pushed the bottom button.
And it worked?
Yeah.
Okay, hang on, stay there.
Oh, we're going.
I turned the power up and it's working now. That's what it was. I didn't have
That's
enough
working.
power. After 3 hours, chat. Because yeah, now we have a power output of 4, which technically we could turn that down and get a 3. Because what's
I put
happening?
a door
no,
right here.
just don't worry about it. This floor's not done yet. You want a bigger SSD just for GameSpire? Yeah. I need to get Flight Sim on a SSD.
Oh, there's your problem, Rox. Laptop.
Hey, Sarge.
Yes.
It finally works.
All right, awesome.
All right,
I
Carson.
might actually have the game working again.
Oh, okay. Carson, what was your question about a door? Why is there door frames here?
Yeah.
Because we'll have like my room and Sarge's room up here.
I was like,
we each have a side. We're just not done yet, you know?
I was like,
Yeah.
Why a single door?
Yeah.
Need to get a car lift going too.
Yeah, we got to figure out where to put cars. We'll get there.
I don't know how long that vehicle's been sitting there, but.
That's Leonard's, not mine.
Oh really?
Yeah. It all works, chat.
Yeah, that's my new scrapping mobile, Carson.
Okay.
Yeah, that is the scrap mobile for sure.
At least we got our garage to support it.
It's because there's not a lot to Farm Sim, honestly, Rox. Be real, man. Take a bunch of these extra switches that I made and get rid of them. Go on a little
Need to
light.
get wood. Yeah, upgrade our.
Okay. Actually, hey, look what I'm gonna do. All this stuff I want to scrap, I put it in Pablo the horse.
Wait.
What?
Hey Pablo, you're just gonna hold this, alright?
No, I noticed earlier Sarge put like a ton of saddlebags on Horsey here.
Yes.
Like I knew we had talked about it, and then like I looked earlier and I was like, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Horsey's got capacity.
Yeah.
So
Since I don't figure you're going to be running ARM.
no, probably not. Probably not. No reason to.
Mm-mm.
So put a bunch of the stuff I want to scrap and kind of clean up this chest here a lot bit. And next time I go out scrapping, I can just scrap it from the horse here.
Yeah. Lots of extra storage.
Yes. Okay, so now garage doors. We got to figure out how to wire those up, chat.
The button.
Yeah, but I don't
Door
like your. I
controller?
don't like the way yours are done.
Why?
Because anybody can get in your house.
Really? They broke? Last night I had them working.
I got in your house.
Last night I had them where you couldn't. Oh.
How did you like lock the button? That's what I want to know.
I don't remember how, but I guess when the game update, like, I
Yeah.
don't know if it updated or
Oh,
just
wait.
restarted.
I know how you did it. You're a hacker.
So in other words, tomorrow our elevator won't.
No, I wired it up the right way. It should work.
Okay.
Dude, our elevator still works.
So
It's
let's.
been wired for a day now, so.
Elevator should be fine though, Sarge, because I added the power, like to it. You know.
I think you just don't know how to use, like, electrical in here.
Carson. Actually, do I need any of those switches? I don't think I want to put a button on the outside. Sarge, what do you think? If we put the buttons outside, people can get in. You know?
True.
So what if we just run? What if we just run where basically you got to come from, like, you beach the boat over here, you know, or not beach, but like you do that, and then you run into the house and hit a button to open the door. What if
Yeah,
we
we could
do
do
that?
that.
Now, where do you want to put the button? Because we could put the button. No, we can't put it super far away because yeah, you can't do fancy stuff with buttons.
Yeah, it'd be what, 30 meters?
Yeah. Timer. 2 timers.
I don't know how. Are you gonna use like garage doors or like a normal door?
Garage doors.
Okay.
Oh, that would make me call 911 right there. Somebody just called because there's somebody on their front porch yelling about cats. That would make me call 911. Like, hey, some crazy person's here. Can get them. I thought for a second the elevator wasn't going to work and I was going to cry.
There's so much delay when you push a button, though.
Oh, Sarge, you're in a really bad spot, by the way, Sarge.
Okay.
You're out on the helipad just like sleeping.
Yeah. Well, it's loading back up. It's loading like the first time ever going in.
Okay.
So.
If a attack heli comes, I'll be sure to put a building around
Box.
you. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll box you in real quick.
Appreciate it.
No problem. Looks like you were working on the LZ lights, weren't you?
Yes, I was.
Oh.
And then all of a sudden the game locked up and it just went.
Where'd you get
Actually,
power
go-
for that?
Eh?
Where'd you find power for that? You got off one of the.
I put another branch in
Okay.
Leonard.
and then neatly routed it around it.
Neatly routed. Wow.
Yeah,
Way more than I did.
You'd appreciate the way it was around.
It looks like you went down and around and stuff.
Mhm.
Cool.
Is Leonard here? Leonardo.
Right, Pepper? Oh, man. Okay, so, and then same thing with the helicopter. When you land, you just come here and open the door manually, and then come inside and push the button. But I think we want to keep the button away from windows, right?
Where you can't be reached.
I think we want to, like, hide the button somewhere, right, Sarge? Like,
Yeah.
you put the button maybe
Um,
above the door? If that doesn't work, I just open the door. I can't push the button. You just got to put it
Let's
somewhere
see.
where you can't see it, right?
Yeah. That's one solution.
What's the other idea?
Could knock out one of the window walls or something or other like that.
Oh, yeah,
Put
yeah.
just a door in there to where you walk in.
Oh, a man door.
Buttons on a different wall, something or other. Long timer to keep the door open a little bit.
Yeah, let me wire it up and then we'll figure it out.
You rang, Carson?
Huh?
Said something. yelled my name a while ago.
Forgot what I was gonna say.
So
Let
Carson.
me out of your house so I don't have to jump.
Oh yeah. Actually, it's really cool. If you wanna actually jump, it's kind of cool.
No.
You get
You can jump into the water out there and you're fine.
you got
Oh. What?
you still need power to your like water thing.
Nope, it's working.
I hope you learned something, Leonard.
I did. I really did.
How not to do it.
You learned that Carson and well, I guess you are too, a hacker, huh?
Yep.
Hackers. Oh, fixing that car, I heard. Okay, so
All right, there we go.
in.
Okay, it says our building's decaying.
The garage door, and you need metal fragments.
Oh. Okay. I gotta take care of that. I kind of forgot about that. Oh, so the trick's not gonna work to take that tower down, by the way. Carson, we might need you to take that tower down. Do I have more on me or no? But probably don't need a lot, right?
Garage doors aren't very much.
Each one
We
looks
got-
like requires 85 for 24 hours.
We've got 3, and it's not very much.
Yeah.
Tracy Cord, you got into a fight. Oh, what's up, man?
Like 260 or something every 24 hours.
Okay.
It's really not that like bad.
What did I do? Oh, I have them on me. Branches. Okay.
Remember, John, when you upgrade, double-click your mouse buttons.
If I only have wood in my inventory, that's what got me last night. I had scrap, or not scrap, but metal frags, and that's why I upgraded that one piece to the metal.
Noob.
Yeah,
Noob.
I know. Right?
Noob.
Okay. Do we have another place we can steal power from for this project? Well, actually, Sarge. Oh man, I don't want to do that to you though. I was gonna take a branch off your lighting line down there, but then you'd have to reroute your wire all the way up here. However, you got that run.
Yeah.
And just run another one. Okay. What? I don't know what to tell you, bro. Don't get in a fight? I don't know. Let's see. These batteries are not as charged as I thought they would be, Sarge.
Now, one of them's good, but
That's the one
The
with
other
the other
one is-
windmill.